hop in spectator mode here and see what we got going on.
All right, yeah, let's see if round two will work out. And there we go. We are in business. So let's go ahead and see UMIC Broketeers representing the blue side and the Internet Gangsters representing the orange side. This will be a University of Michigan team on the blue versus a West Virginia-based on the orange. So let's go ahead and see what we got in store today. Fickle, take it away.
All right, we got NOTVALID pushing up the wall here, trying to center for his team. That's a beautiful center there. Mad Dog, or SUPERRONJON rather, and right off the bat, 7 seconds in, we got a score out from the Internet Gangsters. Ronjon waiting out here in midfield for the set for his team. Easy ball up in the air. Beautiful set by NOTVALID.
Beautiful shot. I'm hoping the blue team gets it together because out of those 7 seconds, I saw some real danger stuff from orange team right there.
Yeah, Orange team knows how to score and is going to be up to blue team to stop it.
Yeah, Epic Man needs to get in there and go for that ball. This
Mad Dog almost with the pinch in there.
Oh.
Great save by Epic Man. It seems like they're all playing on one PS4, so I don't really know how to distinguish them, so I'm just going to say their numbers.
1, 2, 3.
We got Epic Man 2.
Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. So,
that ball nearly hitting the top left corner.
Right outside.
Poised under pressure right there from Epic Man 3, making the save as it's nearly crossing in the middle of the goal. A little collision out there right in front. 2 players from Orange up. Epic Man getting the ball out in the front here, trying to see if he can get it pushed up. But Mad Dog comes in with the shot and the clear at the same time. Going to get this rebound off the post. Epic Man kind of finding his way off the post right there, making the save. Mad Dog with the ball still in off the wall. Epic Man 1 passes to Epic Man 2. Epic Man 3.
So many of them.
It's like they're the same person.
I know. It's so weird. Well, judging in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 2 minutes 15 seconds that we've seen, Orange is so far outclassing blue team, and they're missing easy shots right there, right off the crossbar.
Yeah, again, they've created plenty of opportunities. They've hit several posts. They're really gonna have to clean that up if they want to score.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow.
Those posts are ball magnets right now for Orange team.
We're gonna follow Valid here. He's gonna go up the wall, get this clear. I like that choice of clear, using the wall as an angle to get it out instead of out in the middle of the field instead of out towards the middle, centering it for blue team.
Yeah, that was nice. Orange is playing it real nice and safe, using good clears and pretty good communication so far.
Mad Dog with the fancy stuff, letting that easy goal go unscored. I mean, that's a little bit of cockiness right there, if you ask me.
Hubris is man's greatest downfall. So we'll see if that little bit of cockiness comes back to bite him in the ass.
Valid way up in the air for that clear, right to John. It kind of looks like he hit it, but sometimes the ping issues. You see one thing and you know it doesn't actually what happened.
Oh, it's the hitboxes. Psionics, please fix.
Yeah, please fix the Mercs hitbox so it's not so broken.
Yeah, right. All right, and open net.
Mad Dog right there with the score. We're gonna go to the Epic Man's 1, 2, 3. See what he sees right here. First one misses. Second one is trying to recover, but just gets his shot put right behind him. Didn't even see Mad Dog coming in. Easy goal for Mad Dog right there.
Yeah, it's going to be positioning is going to be the chalk up to that one, and whiffing on the ball too. So see if Blue can clean up their act a little bit. Here's a good play.
Epic Man with a hot ball in. Epic Man 2. Epic Man original numero uno trying to center the ball.
The OG Epic Man, I should say.
SUPERRONJON. That was actually a really nice angle. I want to look at what kind of angle he wants to score this from. So he has just enough room to get this ball into the very other corner of the goal. Didn't hit it up on the wall to pass to his teammate. He was confident himself to take that shot.
That was a good angle by Ronjon, but he was given way too much room out behind their net by Epic Man number 3.
I like that play by Internet Gangsters right there, sending one man to cheat up. The kickoff was stalled, leaving Internet Gangsters right there a very, very good push. Still, this push right here was all because of that cheat. They're keeping the ball in, and Mad Dog almost coming in with the insane angle. SUPERRONJON keeping it up on the wall. Blue team just kind of doesn't know what to do when the ball's up there. They're waiting for it to get put in their laps, essentially. They're really going to need to attack the ball more and not let Internet Gangsters put the
Orange
ball.
is really utilizing the walls and the bank shots off the wall and good shots
there's a half-court shot from Mad Dog right there. We're actually going to go to the view of the defender here and see how far this ball soars over his head. It's put to the left of him. He kind of committed too early. If he maybe got in reverse, he might have been able to save it, but it takes a little bit more poise to go backwards and forwards.
Yeah, he's got to fix his momentum if he's going to go up for balls like that. He was going way too far forward and cost him a goal.
Epic Man 2 on the ball here, getting stuck on the goal wall. Super Ron taking the shot in off the post, almost returned in by Mad Dog, but not valid. And attempting a shot almost makes it clear. But Super John is there again. Very good rotations out of Internet Gangsters. One puts it in, the other two rotate out, get boost.
All right, so in this first game, evidently, we've been seeing Orange landing a lot of aerials, and I don't think that's going to change.
Beats both the defenders right there with a brilliant touch off the wall.
And we're seeing big mistakes from Blue. I think at this point, Blue needs to kind of let this game go. Think about, okay, they're beating us in the air. How can we beat them on the ground, and how can we minimize the mistakes that we're making? So we got,
again, Internet Gangsters with that cheat strategy. Yep. I like that look out of them. Most of the kickoffs that have been taking place have stalled the ball in the middle. Good of them to recognize that pattern and send a man up to capitalize on that.
Mm-hmm. And Epic Man's going to have to answer with something similar, or going to have to be ready for that quick shot right out of the center of the net.
Super John with the patience here. Almost gets over both defenders.
Oh, my.
I don't have words for that. Epic Man 2, Epic Man 1, Epic Man OG.
That wasn't very epic of Epic Man. What number was that? OG.
Epic Man OG, he could have taken his time and get it clear. There wasn't any pressure on the goal. It was a good defense by the other two, but you have to make that save when you're coming in as the last person.
Yeah, so sitting at their PS4, which I assume is what they're doing, they got to kind of talk to each other, let each other know, hey.
Oh, John and Valid both taking that shot, but I think they made each other miss. If they would just send one person up, that could have been an easy goal.
Yeah, I think Orange is going to play a little bit more lackadaisical now that they're up 6-0 with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't really see much hope coming out of UMIC in this one.
Yeah, Blue Michigan is going to have to rethink their strategy and figure out what they need to do to keep these close. And as we wind down on the last 10 seconds, we got Internet Gangsters leading 6-0.
Mad Dog with the upside down shot, passing it right to John in the middle. This is actually an insane pass because he tilts his car upside down to get the front of it facing the ball, sending it with more power than hitting it as he's going forward.
And Ron John knew that ball was going to be there, and he just hops up, puts his belly on the ball, and puts it right in the net. That was a nice play.
I kind of want to see if Internet Gangsters is going to let the Brazil go in, but it doesn't look like it. Valid on the ball, keeping the ball up in the air, centering for his teammate, but no one's there to answer. Convincing win out of Internet Gangsters right there. I saw a lot of good things out of them. 11 shots in from SUPERRONJON. That is impressive for sure. I think... Go ahead.
Yeah, I think... oh, well... Hold on. Hold on there. All right, so I think we've been had. Epic Man seems to be on Steam.
Oh. Well, I mean, they're all playing on one computer.
Mad Dog is our PS4 player. Not that there's anything against that. I love all Rocket League players equally.
Not PS4.
Well, we're not talking about Xbox One right now. Let's just leave them out.
But
so interesting choice of names from Epic Man 2, 4, 6, 3, and 2. What do you? I don't understand what their setup is like right now.
They must have like a 3-person split screen on the same computer. Is all I can think of, which is actually unheard of because I've tried to play on split screen before, and more power to them, but it is tough. It completely distorts your field of view.
You want to know tough? We had a tournament here at my college, and we had to play split screen on Surface Pros. And if you want to talk about an Xbox One frame rate, that was your frame rate right there, about 19 to 20 frames per second.
How did you play on a Surface Pro?
It was provided by the school.
That's kind of like a sponsorship sort of thing. I understand.
Yeah. It was a struggle and a half. But let's see if University of Michigan can bring this one back.
Mad Dog in with a nice set right there, following the ball up. Still has the ball. Valid actually centering it off the wall with a little backflip, and SUPERRONJON again right there to score it. We're actually going to go follow Valid right here and see that little cheeky touch right there. And Ronjon in. Easy goal.
Yeah, Epic Man OG was looking at the ball and kind of looked lost on what to do right there. Let's see if he can go ahead and make those decisions faster, as well as make the decisions at all.
Oh, there's a shot in the half from Blue. Let's see if it's going to go in. Almost trickles in, but Mad Dog with the goal line save. It looked a lot closer than it was, but I think he had it the whole time.
He knew it.
Ronjon in with the double touch, and
oh,
Blue just can't defend it. Let's actually go to Blue perspective here and see what kind of defense we're looking at. So Ronjon tips it up again. Epic Man 3 just, if he double jumped right there, he would have been able to save it, but he wasn't anticipating the second touch out of him.
Epic Man OG tried to get a nice little 180 turn right there, but just wasn't enough, and the ball was too deep already before he could do anything with it. So let's see Orange send it back into Blue side. Let's see what Blue can do to answer these attacks that Orange is bringing.
Mad Dog trying to style over there, turning backwards and attempting to center for his team. Orange team, Internet Gangsters, they have a lot of gusto, and I think they deserve it rightly so because they're putting on a display of attacking.
Yeah, Orange is going to have to, or Blue rather, right now, is just going to have to figure out what they need to do to stop these aerials from happening. I don't think there's much they can do. Orange is all over the ball, and Blue is having very little time of possession, so we'll see if Blue can keep this one under 5 this time in terms of score discrepancy.
There was a tournament that I played in recently at like a LAN, and some of the people we played up against, you know, they weren't at our skill level, and we were kind of pressed for time.
They were that good?
We were kind of pressed for time, so instead of, you know, running up the score like we could have, we kind of just scored 3 and let the time run out. But
yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't out of like any kind of sportsmanship. It's just we were running out of time.
Yeah, did you guys intentionally whiff on the ball and stuff? You know, kind of rub it in the face?
We played goalie for the other team, really.
Oh, yeah. That when I think of sportsmanship, that's exactly what
Mad Dog in with the freestyle shot from literally half court. He must have been up in the air as soon as he saw this ball rolling. He's gonna jump from half field, and you know, look at this freestyle. Blue just
beautiful shot.
Letting him do this. I mean,
what can Blue do? What would you do if you were Blue right now?
Play the game for longer. I can't. There's no change one thing and get better in the scenario. I think Orange is just completely outclassing Michigan.
And it is unfortunate to see, you know, such a skill gap that we're seeing right now. But as we move further into this round robin, teams like what do we have? Internet Gangsters, who have won a game, will be placed against other teams that have also won. So we'll see a tightening of that skill gap as we go on later in the week, and then we'll get the best of the best teams near the weekend whenever we do our 8-man double elimination tournament.
As far as I see, Internet Gangsters is in a great position to take maybe top 3, maybe the entire tournament. They're showing high level play, and it seems that all of them are on the same page.
Yeah, this just looks like a team that knows how to communicate and a team that also knows how to play. We're seeing really flashy plays from each one of them, especially Mad Dog, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how far they can go in this tournament.
I don't know what the other teams look like, but I would put a lot of money on Internet Gangsters right here, honestly.
Yeah, I think it'd be unfair not to put some type of pick'em if one does present itself in the future, which I might spoil anything, but you can pick teams on the AVGL website. That's avglleague.com. You can put in a pick for a team, but
I smell a freestyle coming in. Oh! Actually, a good save from Blue there, but
get in the net.
Can't really take the pressure out. Ronjon, I mean, not really freestyle, but takes a shot in and gets a block of the block. Honestly, that's what forced that ball in.
Yeah, that was as you can see, he's saying what a save. He saved it from himself. You know, it's a little bit of a BM, if anything, on against his own teammates. So
yeah, 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. 6-0. I mean, again, I'm not seeing much out of Blue here, but I mean, what did you have for dinner today?
You know, I had some great tilapia, and it was cooked, but it wasn't as cooked as Blue's getting cooked right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh, savage.
Savage. Like that?
That was pretty good.
But you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. Blue's going to get put up against a new team. I think it's unfair to say that Blue is a bad team.
Oh, that's a shot. Good block by Mad Dog right there.
Bad compared to Orange, maybe. But in terms of bad against other teams that we've seen, I'd say they're middle of the road from the 4 teams we've seen.
Fouled with the shot in here. I think it's just run-of-the-mill stuff for him. Sees the ball up in the air, lifts his car, double jumps just to get up to it, and puts it in the left corner.
Good shot. All right, so we're at 7-0 with a minute 30 left. We're gonna go ahead and see if I don't know. I'm not holding off the miracle comeback. I think it's unfair, Fickle, that you were writing this blue team off so early in this game.
I mean, 1984 Olympic hockey team. Miracles can happen. I don't even know if it was 84, sometime in the 80s.
Yeah, we'll say 84, but we'll just go with that. If anyone wants to correct that, you can go ahead without a Google search.
Prove me wrong. I'm just a Southern. I don't know anything about hockey.
How do you not know? Rocket League is basically hockey when we're casting it, so.
I mean, I would consider it more like baseball.
Okay, let's play it like baseball. Ready? All right. Just keep quiet. All right. So we have a batter up to bat, and then we're gonna be silent for about 30 seconds. So we'll go ahead and do this.
Maybe
now.
Talk about the weather. Is it nice over there?
Yeah, it's always nice out here in Texas, so ain't got nothing to worry about. But at this point, we're just waiting for the minute to run down. We'll see if Orange has the decency to.
Ronjon with the cheeky little touch up on the top. He beats both defenders by not actually taking the shot, but bouncing it off the right corner and driving around instantly, already knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's just knowing where the ball is going to be, knowing how much pressure or how much force you put on that ball, and just knowing the touch right there. That's a good play by Ron. All right, so NOTVALID's coming up to bat. Yeah. Ground
45 seconds
into the corner.
Ground rule double. Let's see if we can hit a home run here. You think the infield fly rule's in effect for Rocket League?
I'd say that there should be a run rule.
Like like in Little League games when you can't run up the score too much?
Yeah, I'd say. Even in college baseball, there's still rules like that. You don't see that as often, closer play, but, at some point, Blue's going to be going like, all right, let's just finish this game. Let's finish the next one, and let's go have a drink tonight.
Take this opportunity to do a little camera work myself. Sorry if anybody vomits, but we're going to get on not auto cam, see the whole field here. I kind of like this view. It's a little harder to control, honestly. I think it would be better if somebody could control the camera like this, because you get to see way more of the field instead of auto cam.
I don't know. I'm really partial to that statue over there on the side. Oh, Blue almost put it in his own net.
Orange with a shot in. Nice shot by Ronjon. Let's see what he sees.
Interesting play right there from Epipan. Steal it away, but take the risk of putting it in your own net, and also giving it the risk of putting it out on the other side to where an Orange forward was. So unfortunate, but I see the logic behind it. But at this point, logic doesn't mean much.
Yeah, 11-0 with 3 seconds left. I mean, Rocket League is a game that can shift momentums, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. All right, so we got one last game. That is Internet Gangsters up 2-0. Let's see if Michigan can bring it back. With the third game, I find it unlikely unless Orange all have.
Unless Michigan here has been completely sandbagging, I don't see any difference in the next game.
I think I was sensing a little bit of a Kings of Urban vibe from them. So let's see if Blue Team really busts out the true skills.
See, right here, since we couldn't have all the pro players in, what they did was they signed up under a different account, and now they're going to hand off the controllers to them in this game. Mm-hmm.
You can do that, but once you get into the Final 8 tournament, we do have many verification processes that we go to before teams are allowed to claim their scholarship. So don't give people ideas, Fickle. What are you doing, man? And during that spiel, Ronjon scored again.
Ronjon in with a shot right here. We're gonna follow the ball. Ooh. What camera work? Yep.
Epic.
Nice. Really cinematic camera right there.
10 seconds in. Let's see if just go ahead. If we can keep the score relatively close. Ronjon's gonna take it there.
Opting to get the boost instead of scoring. That's what I like to see. I would gladly let a ball go in any day, then go get boost.
Mm-hmm.
Boost over the ball, 100%.
I mean, true. I get 100 boost or 1 point. Which sounds better,
100 is 100 times bigger than 1, for sure.
Exactly. And you know what? You must be a math genius, because I wouldn't be able to figure that out on my own without you here.
Well, that's what I have my degree for. Math genius. That's what it says on it.
Math genius, literally?
Yeah.
Can you tell me the score right here and how many seconds we are into the game, Mr. Math Genius? Time's up. 36 seconds, 2-0.
Oh, I thought you meant how much time was left in seconds. I was doing the
No.
calculation.
A quick calculation. All right, well, let's get back in.
I'm not going to embarrass myself with math, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all
let's
right.
talk about the game a little bit.
You know, blue team does have the ball on orange team's side. Let's see if blue can
That's
sneak in a goal here.
yeah, that could have been a shot right there, but Mad Dog again on it. Internet Gangsters playing way faster than blue. Blue's just hoping to keep up.
Yeah. At this point, probably just looking to get this third game over. Oh, unless you Epic Man number 2 can do anything with it, but it falls flat.
Oh, with a good block from Epic Man 2 going right over the goal. Maybe something will happen here. Oh, gets a pass right into midfield, but pinched out. That was almost a scoring play for University of Michigan right there. Something we haven't seen out of him in any of the other games, but
I think without sounding too negative towards blue, I'm really pulling for one goal to be scored.
for sure.
For
I want to
blue.
see that. I think that'll be more hype than any kind of freestyle that Orange can pull
Yeah.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know you're good. Just
Yeah,
kind of.
unfortunate, but I'm really pulling for blue to at least score 1 point, and I hope everyone in chat is really pulling for blue to at least get something on the board and not be golden.
Chat, I really need you to put the spirit bomb arms up and give blue your support here. They really need it. We want one goal out of them, and they cannot do it without your support.
You know, it's almost like one of those commercials you see with all the sad music, like, without your support, donate 30 cents a day to help these poor animals.
So Epic Man can score a goal right here.
Yeah.
He took a good angle to that ball, but didn't get on it. All blue side is on that, and I guess Val doesn't want the goal.
Yeah.
Opts to get the boost over there, seeing to set something up for Ronjon.
We're playing the game of who can score the flashiest goal right now, it looks like.
Yeah. Mad Dog off the wall. Couldn't get that one.
That was a successful clear. You know, that's what builds on to goals, is first getting that first clear, moving it forward, and then hopefully setting up a good shot. Those are the steps you need. To
Oh,
create a
Val just completely stealing that goal away from Mad Dog. Trying to pull something flashy off, but nothing happening. Uh-oh,
Epic
all of
Man's
Orange.
all
It's an open
alone.
goal over here. This is what we're talking about. Epic Man to send it up. That's a great pass. See if Blue can get there, but Mad Dog is ready. Gets a clear out. Brilliant clear, actually, all the way to the other side of the field.
Tensing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Same paradigm we see again. Mad Dog sets it up for Ronjon. Ronjon scores it.
Yep. A little bit of fancy smanchy coming out right there. As we've said it many times, Orange is clearly better, but blue, man, give me something. Give me some life. Give me something to hold on to.
I mean, I have to put it up for University Michigan, right? Or the team from University of Michigan. They have not given up, for sure. They are still trying, and I really respect that kind of vitality.
Jim Harbaugh would be proud to see a representative of his team.
It seems that Orange is playing Get the Crossbar. Internet Gangsters. Hopefully they don't sit on their laurels too much, and maybe they'll get smoked in a couple rounds by a team that's better than them.
Yeah, I think right now for Orange is knowing what they did right, and what do you coming out of this game? What do you think Orange did right, and what do you think they need to work on going ahead?
They put a ton of pressure on the ball. They're very solid with their clears. I think what they need to work on is maybe trying to show off a little less and just put the damn ball in the goal.
Well, I think at this point they probably are just showing off because they know.
I understand.
Maybe if they get a closer game, they're gonna.
If you can't just divide those lines between serious and whatever, like I think they have a good shot here. Taking home some money.
And I hope any other teams watching, this is good scouting.
Right.
For you to look at teams, current teams, size yourself up, figure out what these teams are doing right, figure out what teams are doing wrong, and apply that to your team coming forward. And even people that aren't in the tournament realize what guys like Mad Dog or Super Ron are doing, and figure out what they're doing right.
Something you'll see in that scene right there, you saw Mad Dog was the only player up on Internet Gangsters. That is classic rotational play. They only send one person up, and the two players are lurking in midfield waiting for a bad clear or a pass or something like that. That's something to take note of. And honestly, in the last set that we saw, there was a lot of two people on the ball in the corner from the same team. I mean, that's never really a good play, and you wanna trust your teammate to do something with the ball.
Yeah. And just having that extra safety net, you have one in the corner going for the ball, one getting ready for the set, and one ready to double back in case something goes awry. Just have that safety net so you still give yourself a chance to keep it out of your net.
30 seconds left, 6-0 for Orange. Again, I really want to see the goal out of blue. I'm hoping that Orange actually puts it in their own goal. Maybe get the Brazil going. But Mad Dog just floating, flipping in from the ceiling, hoping something happens.
Oh!
Epic save from Epic Man.
Epic
but
Man, oh,
not quite
no
enough.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Epic
got a
Man,
fantastic
epic save.
save on this shot in.
Yeah.
But
A good double jump right there, just didn't put it out in front of the net. He needed to clear it rather than just put it right back in front of his net.
yep.
And then number 2 and number 3 were not in position to capitalize on his save. So we got 15 seconds left. It looks like we're coming to the end of it. I'm going to go ahead and call this one a GG.
Yep. Looks like Internet
I think
Gangsters.
we've been able to...
Oh, Mad Dog, put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Come on. Give him one. 3, 2, 1. Ball's up on the wall. Actually, a 0-second goal wouldn't be bad either. See if they can put... up. Ball's still up. But it drops.
Yikes,
So,
man.
GG's 3-0. Internet Gangsters versus UMIC. Honestly, kind of
Standout players?
I would say so. Good runners to win the tournament. I would bet on them. Actually, Ronjon in with every single goal in that game, not even letting his teammates score.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, from this team, I think that it's tough to say which team or which player stood out. We saw Mad Dog and Ronjon doing fantastic work in the air and on the ground in terms of play style. But I think it'll be really important to see just how much everything changes whenever we see Internet Gangsters go up against a more formidable team.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that Epic Man and the UMIC Broketeers were placed up against, I think, the Virginia-based schools of Mad Dog, Ronjon. But I think it'll be interesting to see where both teams go in this tournament and whether or not both teams make it to the final 8.
Like I said, I think they're pretty good in contention. I haven't seen any of the play out from any of the other 46 teams we have, except those 4 that we watched today. So hopefully we can get some good matches in the next couple of weeks. So that is it for our games we casted today. Hopefully we can do the same thing tomorrow. We'll have 2 games online around
Around
9
the same time.
Yeah, around the same time as we started this stream, and it'll be 0-1 teams against 0-1 teams and 1-0 teams against 1-0 teams. So we should see a little close in the skill gap there.
Yeah, and we're hoping that tomorrow we can begin. Yeah, like you said, we can get a little bit closer games other than the almost Brazils we've had. I think in 2 out of those 3, like 7-0 in 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So unfortunate, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Other than that, I think that I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing some awesome games, and I'm looking forward to this weekend to see if there's any team that can compete with Internet Gangsters. Yeah.
And thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back here on the same time. Make sure to follow the channel for any updates that will be coming your way. AVGL also has their hands in every other esports, Smite, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, anything you name it. Go follow their Twitter, go follow their Facebook, everything like that for more collegiate esports action.
And make sure you follow both of us on Twitter. I think both of us should have our names.
Yep, right down the bottom there, Fickle Platypus, and then my co-host and co-commentator over there at AVGL_Andrew. And so we're going to sign off for the evening. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more quality Rocket League action.